All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of One Piece. We're going to be playing a little Red Ace today. This is a quick preview of the deck profile. We're going to have a copy of this down in the description below if you guys want to copy and paste it into the sim. There will also be a full breakdown at the end of the video if you guys want to look at that. It'll go over the curve, the play lines, the decisions of why I do what I do, the general strategy of the deck, and all that good stuff. But for now, here you go. This is a quick preview. It's a really classic list. I came up with it myself. I like it a lot. But I think that's all I got from as far as the deck goes. If you could do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. But more important than subscribing is always commenting to me. I'm trying to make the best show possible, and the way I do that is by hearing from you guys. What do you want to see? What don't you want to see? What do you like? What don't you like? Am I messing anything up? I really do appreciate you guys keeping me in the know. I can handle anything you can throw at me. I am doing my best to get everything in order. You guys have been very helpful so far, and I appreciate it a lot. We're up to like 450 subscribers this week, which is super cool. We're almost that 500 threshold, which is really cool. But the comments always matter more than anything to me. There is a link to the Discord down in the description below as well. If you guys want to come chat, hang out, post deck lists, play games, jump in the VCs. I got the server boosted, so it's all improved audio and all that good stuff. I think that's all I got, so let's jump into some games. See you there. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of One Piece. Keepable hand? We're going to try this. I want to give Red Ace another shot because, man, I think I did him dirty last time we played. Okay, we got Rush Luffy. All right, we got a pretty good curve here. I think I'm going to play this just because it gives a minus 1,000 power later, but more importantly, it'll give him a target. Do we like that? I'm going to pass. Monet here. You may rest this character. Give up to 2 rested on cards to your leader or one of your characters, then give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1,000 power during this turn. Not going to be great against Luffy and Ace because all their guys are 9Ks. But we might see what we can do here. This is more of a removal build, so I don't think it'll go super well into this, but we'll see. I don't have a good 2K to give him there, so we're going to just let that happen. Not that I really want to get out of it. I'm a 5-life leader. I probably shouldn't let him get away with that, though. Do we wait? No, I should probably get this for some defense because he's likely going to punch me. So let's do this. Let's get the guy out. We'll get this out next turn. Another thing I like this Monet for is on 6 I can do this. We've got options now. Okay, so we missed Ace, which is unfortunate. I'm going to do this just so that we can get a card, because we do need one. Another Luffy. Now what do we do? He's an 8K now. What if we just go here? Make him give me a card. I think he can get out of it. I just want him to have to try to get out of it. Now he's got issues to deal with. I don't know how much value I was going to get out of this Monet, but I think that was good enough. Wow, he chooses to freeze. He must not have anything good to do. Yeah, what do you do now? Okay. I gotta probably give the Marco up here. Of course, it's probably my biggest guy, but blockers just don't tend to do a ton against this guy. No blocker, and then we'll give the Monet out. Glad he didn't swing this, because I am not going to survive a good 2K check. My one of Rayleigh. I can't give it rush. And I know he wants me to hit him. I'm missing an ace here is really rough for us. Stress the hand, I guess. I'm so low, and I have another Luffy. I don't know if I need one. It's my only attack. He left a Dawn up, which I suspect is an event. But now my board's getting out of control, so I don't know what he does. I'd like to see a new gate here would be really good. Good. Luckily, I've got enough for this effect that I'm pretty happy here. And having this be a 3K should make it so I can get out of that pretty effectively. But I've got, you know, a 6, an 8, and an 8. Yeah, it's fine. I'm okay with losing my Monet. Oh, that's not good for me. Let it go. Okay, there's what we've been looking for. I can just get another 1,000 Sunny. I'm missing the ace, which is unfortunate. But I already have the Luffy, so I think the vent's just the best thing I could take. Well, there you go. I misplayed there. To play this for 2. There's 4. Six. 9. Nine. Do I give this rush? Oh, I can't. Why can't I give this rush? It's a monkey D. Luffy. Do I want a blocker or do I want the ability to go +3? Neither. I'll just become a 7k by dropping this, and I'll use this to get out of stuff. Which means I should have committed my other 2 Dawn, but it's fine. No new gate, by the way. It's okay. I knew having the ability to make these big was going to be annoying. Yeah. I become a 7 the moment I do this. He's like, I got to put a thing on him. What do you do on the crackback? I am oh so curious. There you are, you little bugger. I've been looking for you. Another ace. There's everything I've been looking for. Let's see what you got. I was like, I'm going to punch you back so hard. Your hands are bricks. You've got, what, 3k counter total? Yeah, you were toast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? The play there, by the way, was to drop this down, I think. Use this to put 1 here. Make my guy a 7 double K attack. Punch for 9 with this. See if he can get out of it. And it doesn't look like he actually could. And then after that, it's, 7, 8, 8, 10. And that just is absolutely a game over for him. All right, well, we're still getting the swing back in the deck, so that's not the best run, but we did get there. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? I did do some stuff wrong there. We will improve. All right, back into the fray. All right, I find a Koby. I have no idea what I'm doing on this. So I chose to go second because I think I kind of like that curve better. This isn't bad. This is pretty good for 4. I have a 6 and an 8. I think I'm just going to keep it, even though this isn't really what I want to play on 8. I think it could be definitely much worse as far as a hand goes. They reveal and draw the Helmeppo. Okay, we find both of our guys here, so this is just kind of my starter, I think. Do I want a 2k or another ace? I like having multiple aces, to be honest with you. But I need 8k bodies for most of my effects, so something like that. Okay, I gotta kind of look at this. So, Helmeppo. You may trash one card from your hand, draw one card, and play up to one sword-type character with a cost of 8 or less from your trash, other than Helmeppo. Then at the end of the turn... End of this turn, place one character with a played out by this effect to the bottom of the owner's deck. Yeah, sure. No trigger. Your sword-type characters can attack characters on the turn which they are played. No, not my Garp, you monster. I gotta imagine this has got an on KO. No, it's just there, I guess. We'll attack this. Probably just gives me a 1k there. Yep. I think I'll just play my Luffy and pass. I know that they can attack my Luffy now, but I don't know if they have a great play for 5, so we'll see. Like I said, I'm kind of winging this. I've played against Koby like twice, ever. I remember they actively attack all my characters a lot, which is annoying. We are just going to trash one of these. So no block, resolve. So this can attack leader, but it won't do anything. This can attack this, but it's not much of an attack. Yeah, he recognizes that he doesn't want to get his guys destroyed. This would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect. You may place 3 cards on the bottom of your trash, at the bottom of your deck instead. They have to have a base power, though. What do you do, ladies and gentlemen? Take our Newgate here, because that's just the best thing we could ask for. Turn those like that. I mean, he wants me to attack, so let's go 5 at him. Yeah, I was like, he wants me to attack him. I'm going to deploy this, see what we find. I can't take that, actually. I'm going to take this. This is going to get attacked super heavily next turn. So I might as well attack with it now, because all their guys can attack it anyway, so there's no point in leaving it active. Cool. Okay, so we get a card out of him for it. Because like I'm likely to just give this, use the ability and then let it die. Because this has an on-KO effect. I'll be at 8 next turn. Do I want to do this next turn? It'll depend, really. Thought this would be the Helmeppo turn, but apparently not. Let's trash the Marco. Now let's trash this. Do I let it go? Because I can go 2 to get up to 8, and then 1 to get out of it, and then he just goes 5 and 6 at it. Let's let it go. I just wanted my leader to be a 7. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Go 8 at me? I probably let that hit. I'm at 4 life. Thinking about it. Minus this. Sure. Yeah. I mean, you might as well swing at this. No? Okay. Oh, there's a Luffy back. That's really funny. Show him that I got a 2K in hand, so I can draw me a card. Another Luffy is very funny. I want to see if I can get him to free block with this. Okay, so he does free block. So I don't have to commit a Dawn here. Gosh, these things are huge. There you go. Just put the Luffy back out there. I think the Luffy probably dies, but it's not the end of the world. Lets me be a big leader, which is nice. There's the Helmeppo. Pulls the Koby back. So this guy's got to make his leader a 6. Man, his board is strong. Mine's just down to a 7, sure. That's the Hibari doing that. Not sure why you wouldn't try and minus this. But what do I know? Do I try and get out of this? Because I can go 2K, 2K. No, it's not worth it. There's too many things on board that are just going to eat that. I'll probably defend the Luffy. I would like some pressure on board. Been waiting for you to swing at my leader. Pulls a Hibari out. Finds a 2K. Okay, that's not what I thought you'd do with your turn there, but fine. That's a nice 4K now. I don't think that's a good idea. I'm going to deploy this and look for the event, and I'm going to get the event. Means I can only attack 7 if I want to have access to the event, though. He's down low cards anyways. Give me a 2K. Or give me 2 1s. That's fine, too. Alright, cool. I'm curious to see how this next turn goes. He knows I have this, which means I get to kind of blank one of these real big attacks. These all count as 2Ks. This is a 1K and this is a brick. This is a brick. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 10K counter plus a draw. It's not bad. Wonder if he tries to kill me here. I don't think he can. I don't think he should try, especially if I have Luffy on board. What do you do? You're down to 1 life. You have 1 card in hand. You need blockers, because I just kill you next turn. Because, like, you know I've got a ton of rush in my hand. Like, a 6 for 8 is a really good rush target. What are you going to do? Go 9 at this? So I have to use the event first, because if this becomes a base power of 7, my event actually turns off, which is annoying. No blocker. We will go boom, bang, draw a card. Well, we drew. There you go. So that cost me 1 card in reality, and I got out of one of their big attacks. I don't know why you're not full swinging with everything, though. But I'm not a Koby player, so like this could make perfect sense to everyone else, and I could just be dumb. Let's trash this, probably. I'm just gonna go up to a 7K. Just so that, like, I don't risk death. That's fine, I think. That's too funny to not do. Because this makes it so I've got a 9K leader plus a 10K swing. It does mean I only actually have a 2K in hand, though. So if he doesn't have any way to threaten this, does he? No, he doesn't. This is just a blocker, so this is just me going like this and saying, hey, I got some cards. Let's resolve this. Get one of these down. Yeah, I was like, you can't get out of this. I just swing and kill you, and then send 2 11s. GG. I don't know, guys. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? I don't think he was attacking enough, but I could be insane. We still have 3 life, which is crazy. Just going up to being a 7K leader is pretty good. Double stacking the plus 2,000 power, though, so that I get a 9K on my turn. 9K double swing. So, like, I could go, you know, 9, 11, 11 at him. There's just no way he survives that. He needed some blockers. He needed them bad. I think that's all I got, though. So let me know what I did right. What did I do wrong? I will catch you guys in the next one. We're getting better with Ace. I like this. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a pretty stellar opening hand. I think I keep this. Not a lot of search power in it, but I kind of have what I want. Like, my curve is right here. 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh, look, I even got a searcher to start with. And we find a Zoro. Cool. Wow. I don't think my hand could get much better than that. Like, that's curve and a 2K. I'll attack for 5 next turn. Play my Luffy. We're playing against Katakuri, the new monster, after his starter deck came out. When attacking, on opponent's attack, once per turn, on -1, look at the top of your opponent's deck. Then this later gains plus 1,000 power during this battle. Everything in his deck's just designed to ramp him up, which is really good. I don't have a great plan for his 8k blockers, but maybe we can just minus them all down. We even find a stage. That'll be a later tool, though. And a second Luffy. Crazy what's going on here. If I lose this, I don't know. I played poorly. There you go. Gave me a cracker early. What is this? If your opponent has the Big Mom Parasite, when a Dawn card on your field is returned to Dawn deck, add up to one Dawn from your Dawn deck and rest it. No, I'm fine with going low. I'm a crazy person. It's fine. Double stage. Nice. You want to keep giving me cards? Takes it. I want the event out of this. And then I want to play my ace. I'd love this Zoro right here, but I think the best thing to take is my event here, because I've just got so much counter in hand. I like that just the way it is. And do I want to attack for 7? They're going to be at 7 next turn. Sure. And a 2k. Okay. It's fine with me. We've got pretty good power levels here. Everything. We got nice 2k. I'm going to be at 8 next turn. I'd love to get after them before anything gets too crazy. There's 8-cost Kata. Okay. Okay, up to one of my opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. That's fine. Attack 7, probably Luffy. They always want to kill my Luffy. I find it very rude. What do I give him? I want to have the 2Ks for this, but I can't afford to just let that Luffy go. I'm going to have nothing to give for this. Is what it is. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now what do I do? I don't even have anything with 8,000 power. I can't take any of the things I have with 8,000 power, so I just take the Zoro. We'll return it. I could do this, and I could swing double attack at him. No, I can't do that. So just this. This might honestly not be that bad. I can't give it rush, but I can just go 7 at them. I'm actually going to pass here. Because if they drop a 10 mom, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want my guys to just get eaten. I'm also really hoping I can find some 8Ks. I'd like one more 8K, please, from somewhere. Finds a Katakuri, that's fine. I gave up 2 8Ks early, but I kind of had to. Dang it. I was really hoping for an 8K there. Wow. I don't want to turn either of these sideways because I want these to be online. He went down to 2 there, and that's fine. This could have character rushed this and demanded another 2K if I needed to, but he took both hits. There she is. Minus this down. Yeah, I don't care. I'm aware this will get eaten. The bad part is I don't think he's going to swing at me. Okay, he does swing. He's got nothing else. Restand the 2 of these. Okay. Get back to it. Alright, he just passed. My hand is insane. I guess I just keep doing this. Everything I do is going to just demand cards, and I'm just going to be a 9K leader for a while, I think. Everything I have is just so much counter. Fine. Take. Ace and Luffy are just chilling right now because I can't find my 8Ks. My hand is kind of bricked. Okay, yeah, so we go no blocker, bang, bang. Trash this. Still haven't found an 8K. He was like, that should kill him, right? No. Got a card out of me, though. My board's getting pretty big, though, and his board is actually going to have to start getting replaced, which I think is funny. Finds a Charlotte Pudding, plays it immediately. Finds a 10 Mom he can't play. So there's a brick in his hand, good to know. Could just start poking. 7, 7. Nope. Come on, I need you to swing another good swing at me so I can do this. No blocker. There's an 8K. Okay, we found 2 of them. I can't give up my 8K. And these are ball bricks. It's so greedy of me to go down to 2. Go down to 1. I'm doing it anyways, though. There's my other 8K. Now, would I have drawn one? No, I would not have. Okay, so here's how we start playing games, I think. We go like this. Bang, bang. Let's show him this and this. And guess what, buddy? This blocker is going to be not a blocker anymore. Start with a nice 7 double attack, I think. My board is enormous. I actually think he might die here, even with the blocker. Okay, blocker dies. We'll start with a 7. Yeah, it was like 7, 9, 9, 9, 11. GG! Woo! We played that one tight. Well played. Wow, we played that one tight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. I don't like this hand. I like that hand. I like that hand a lot. All right, we got this pretty well on lock, I think. We're looking for our Luffys here. Wow, we got this on lock real hard. Start with this. Probably should just take the one with counter. Yeah, let's take the one with counter. And then we're going to get this, go digging. I need to take this, unfortunately. Pull this all up. Wow, I wanted all those cards. We'll pass. All right. Here we go. 8. Shocking. What is with my hand here, ladies and gentlemen? I think I'm good for a while, so I think I just attack for 5. I'd be surprised if they didn't get out of this. Nope, they just take it. Cool. Pass. I am going to have a super searchable deck for a while. Oh, you monster! All right, you're on God Thread. That's not something you see very often. No, we're good. We'll take it. I'm not worried about it. All right. I'm gonna have to find another Luffy though, which makes me unhappy. I'd really like to take this. Why won't you let me take it? Just take a 2K here. Yeah, that can go back just like the way it is. Okay, well, we're going to have to use this to go searching for another Luffy, which is why I'm very happy I didn't use it in the first place. Yeah, they get out 2 guys. I should not go down to 2. What do I want to give them? Probably little ores there. I've not seen any of my new gates yet. Well, there's our Luffy. Save this for a little more defensive turn. Attack 5. They know I have this because I found it off one of my searches earlier, so we tell them about it. We find a 3rd one. Let's go like this, and then we'll go like this, and we'll attack for 9. Choose no characters. They'll take that hit. That's good for me. Cool. So we got a lot of counter in hand, but I suspect they go after my board here, not after my leader. I need to get the Zoro and Luffy on board, which was kind of my plan next turn. Okay, they develop a baby 5 for redirect to heal. Gives up a slow beam there. Puts out a Dellinger. I actually think I'm okay to give this up now. because I found almost everything I want. Now what do you do? 7 here or 7 here? Yeah, I thought you might start doing that. Oof. Man, I'd love to keep that, but I can't save it from the 9K he's going to swing at it. Take the new gate there, return some cards. It's going to take out my defensive options, which is good for him. Man, we got cards. 7, 8, 9, 1 underneath this. Lets me KO this. Let's go 9 here, KO this and this. He'll minus out of the effect. Have to give me 2 cards to try and save, and then also redirect here. Okay, redirects into the Dellinger. Shows me he's not afraid of dying here. Does a search, reveals and finds a treble. To attack 9 here. He's already used a redirect, so this is real counter he has to give me. And then, what do I want to do? Another 7 at it? I don't care if he's got 2 life, because I've got a double attack. Good. We eat through just a monstrous amount of his hand. And now we are a 7K that can become a 9K. Good. Okay, so no rest for my whole board. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. There you go. It's actually more if you go with this. I'm a 9K now, bud. What do I want to give him? I guess I give him a 2K? Yeah, there you go. Newgate. Newgate's not bad, but I think it's better if I find myself another Zoro. I'm gonna push your board, bud. You're running out of cards. I don't care if you push me into this and heal. There you go. That's great for you. So that's his redirect. Go 8 here. Nice. Cool with me. I'll see you next turn when my board is enormous. Gonna get that pentachromatic string event back, I think. He's starting to figure out, he's like, oh man, this guy is just gonna have huge bodies. There you go. I'm gonna make your life so hard. I can't save this, so I'm gonna let it go. Best you can do is a 10, and that's just me giving him a 2 and a 2 anyways. See you next turn, buddy. I think now's where I start playing some games. Let's go like this. That's a nice 4K now. Swing 6 at it. I don't think you have enough to save it. You can't redirect or you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Okay, blocks. Gets the slow beam. Nine at lead, he probably takes. I'm gonna remove this because I can't kill him. Nora beam sword, knock this one down. Do you have a 2-2-1 to get out, or 2-2s to get out of that? Wow, he does. That's the best I got though, so go ahead. I think I'm toast, guys. That, well, there's that, I guess. GG, buddy. Yeah. GG. Well played. 1, 1, and a 2K, and a 1 in life. Couldn't quite get him. Well done indeed, my man. We even played pretty well, I think. That was just tight. They played very well. They saved their characters because they knew they needed them to push. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a couple of rounds of Red Ace. How'd I do? What do you think I did right? What did I do wrong? I lost that last one. Bummer. All right, so let's go over it. I'm going to do a quick run through of the cards. I won't read every line of text. I'll give you kind of a brief summary. If you guys need to slow down or pause the video, you can go over that. I really like this build of the deck, but there are a couple edits I might make in the future, but so far it's pretty solid. Then we'll go over some curve and our deck choices. Let me know if you got any questions. Here we go. I will read the leader because it is the most important card. After that, we're going to do a little quick run through. Porcus T-Ace is a mono-red 5-life leader. Activate main up to one of your Monkey D. Luffy characters or up to one of your characters with a type, including Whitebeards with 8,000 power or more. It gains Rush during this turn. So you can give your my Monkey D. Luffy's in this deck list are all 6,000 power, but if you put 2 on, you can make them 8s and give them Rush, just so you know how that works. You can't just give Luffy Rush even though he is included. That's how the effect works. They have to have 8,000 power. I'm running 4 copies of Aesop Luffy just because it's a really good 2K. It's a 1/1/2. Activate main, give a active Dawn to one of your leaders or characters, minus 3K to one of your opponent's characters, and trash this card. We got 4 copies of Garp. It's a 1/2/1. Looking at the top 4 for a 3 cost or more. We got 4 copies of Luffy, one of the heart and soul of the deck. A 4/6 brick. It can be played, if we have 6 or more Dawn, it gets minus 2 cost in our hand, which is super nice. And on an opponent's attack, we can trash a character with 8,000 power and make our leader's base power 7,000, but that will conflict with our event if we're not careful. We'll go over that in a minute. We've got 4 copies of Orders Jr. It's a 4/8/1. It gets minus 4,000 power until we have an 8 cost Whitebeard on the board. and it does have blocker. We've got Porcus the Ace. It's a 5/6 1K. All of our characters' cards with 8,000 power become 2Ks in our hand. And on play and on KO, look at the top 5 for a Monkey D. Luffy or a card that includes Whitebeard Pirates. 3 copies of Vista. It's a 6/8 brick. On play, reveal a card with 8,000 power, draw a card. And if you put a Dawn under this, when attacking, KO up to 2 of our opponent's characters with 2,000 base power or less. So we can't actually power manipulate to get that effect. It's base power only. And then we've got a 6/8 in Marco. It's anti-removal. If one of our guys would be removed from the field, we can KO this guy instead, and on KO, we can trash a card with 8,000 power and resurrect him from the trash. I'm running 4 copies of Roman Ozoro because we can buff our leader to a nice 9K with our combo. A 9K. If you play this guy, you get plus 2,000 until the end of your opponent's next end phase, and activate main. If they got an 8,000 power or more, this guy gets character rush. Surreal, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. You guys will have to let me know. 7/8 2K, just a nice 2K with 8,000 power. The only one currently in the game. Oh man, we would like some more of those. 2 copies of Edward Newgate is a good tech card. A 7/8 on play, give your leader or one of your characters 1 Rested Dawn. And activate main, you can rest this guy. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 5,000 power. Now this does not say base cost, so we can do some power manipulation to get that where we need it to. But it doesn't come up a ton, which is why it's only a 2 of, and it's really good just for trashing with this effect if we need it. Edward Newgate is an 8/10 on our turn. Our leader gains double attack and plus 2,000 power, and that does stack for every one of these we have. On play, we can reveal 2 characters with 8,000 power and give one of our opponent's characters minus 6,000 power, so really good for removal. And of course, all of these things get rush. 8/8-1 in Thatch. If we have a character with 8,000 power or more and a type including Whitebeard, this guy gets minus 3 cost, so he's a 5 cost blocker. Not too bad. I don't play him out a lot, though. And then the event is a 1 cost event, plus 3,000 power to one of our leaders or characters. And if we got Ace and Luffy with a base power of 6,000 power, draw a card. Love this event just because it replaces itself, but it is kind of tricky because it does not work real well with this Luffy, because you have to use this Luffy before you can counter, not after. And then we've got 4 copies of Thousand Sunny, a very weird inclusion in the deck. A 1-cost event, looking at the top 5 for Straw Hat Crew type, and activate main, give up to one of our Monkey D. Luffy's or 1 Rested Dawn. There aren't that many targets in this deck for this. The targets for this in this deck are itself, the event, the Zoro, and this Luffy. And I think that's every target in the deck for this. So it's only 8, 12, and then 3 copies of like 15 maximum targets in the deck. Not a lot, but I found that it is worth running because of how I play the deck. The combo is so important that I am willing to run this. So, 8 searchers in the deck total, Garp and this. This has very limited targets, but it does it good enough because it searches 5 deep. For this leader, I like to go on the 2 Dawn curve. I like going second. I've found that it works out really well for us. There are only a couple of matches where I will take first, but not super common that I do that. On 2 Dawn, you're going to want to play the Garp or the Thousand Sunny, just to make sure we find our combo. Because the big combo we're looking for is on 4, we want to be playing this Luffy, just to get him on field. We won't give him rush, we'll attack for 5. On 6, I like playing this Ace, because then I have both of these, making sure my 8Ks in my hand become 2Ks, and this guy lets me trash 8 costs to get my leader up to a base power of 7,000. That way, this out of a lot of attacks early game. And then after that, on my first 8 Dawn turn, I actually don't usually go for the Edward Newgate. I usually go for a Vista or a Marco just to get those on board, leaving a Dawn up for this, or doing any searching if I've picked up a Garp or a Thousand Sunny somewhere along the way. Because this will clear any of my opponent's little bodies, which does come up. And this is just anti-removal, which I really like. On my first 10 Dawn turn, if I'm getting pressured, I'll play this Zoro, but my first 10 Dawn turn, if they've got something sideways, I really want to play this Newgate, just to make sure that if they have something sideways, it has to be worth removing. If it's just a little mid-game body that's like a 5K, I don't think this is worth playing. I want to just continue to establish big board, and I won't be swinging with this Luffy a lot, because I will tell you right now, if you turn this Luffy sideways, they will do anything in their power to remove it. Use your life to just kind of buffer, and don't swing this until you're ready to just start going. At that point, I like to leave as much Dawn up as I have these events for. If I don't have any Dawn up, just don't bluff it, put it on leader, attack. This is also really nice because I can put Rested Dawn on this Luffy because he's usually sitting on board the whole game. And he can attack for 7 for no real investment. As soon as you need to go full defense, though, we want to stack as many of these Zoros in our hand as we can because this makes our base power 7, and this gives our leader +2. So this will buff us to a 7, and this will stack up to 9. So we will become a 9k leader for the turn by discarding 1 8k. And then if you've got the combo on board, you can use this and go up to 12k, draw a card. They usually don't have enough to pressure you much after that. And then every turn after we do that, after that's all kind of established, they'll probably get their first real big threat on board. I'll start dropping Edward Newgate as many times as I need to, minus their big guys, kill them, and then swing my double attack. After that, they're in a lot of trouble. I don't know what they do to get out of that, but if I find that combination of cards, they will just kind of crumble. I've considered going up some 8 costs or down some 8 costs. I've considered cutting these and putting 1 more each here, but I like having this as a tech option. You guys will have to tell me what you guys think. I'm willing to have the minimal targets here. There's not any good straw hats that are 8Ks, so I'm okay with just having the 15 card targets. I whiff every once in a while, but it's kind of okay because I really am just searching for this event, this Luffy, and this Zoro. And I know that when I go to play that. No, on the 1 Dawn curve, it's pretty much the same thing. Monkey D. Garp or this Thousand Sunny, whichever one you have, and it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for Luffy, play this. If you're looking for Ace, play this. On 3, you're going to do probably another search or attack for 8, one of the two. On your first 5 Dawn turn, I'd probably play this if you have the Luffy. If you don't have the Luffy, if you have the Luffy, play this. If you don't have the Luffy, play this. You're going to use this to try and find this. You need these two to make sure that you're pretty much untouchable in the late game. This is your defensive strategy, late game. Become a 9k leader. It's the only way you can compete defensively with all the other decks right now. On your first 7 Dawn turn, I would play the other half. I really like to play the Luffy for 2 because he'll only cost you 2 at that point. And that leaves you 5 left. And if you've got another ace, go for it. Get those guys on board. You'll see in one of my games, though, I think I ended up with like 3 of these, and I just played all of them for 2 and said, hey, I'm going to attack you for 7 like 4 times next turn. And that was good enough. On my first 9 Dawn turn, I'm probably getting pressed enough I want a Zoro, but I don't need one. So it becomes very circumstantial. If they've got something sideways that you can respectably Newgate, I would drop the Newgate just to get yourself bigger earlier. I would kind of hold these for a later turn because you're on the aggressive curve of attacking. I would probably get this out earlier than this and just keep pressing. If there are mid-game rush deck, use this to pop their guys. It's good enough. If they're a removal, you need this. Excuse me. If they're a removal deck, you need this. This is good for popping little guys. I almost never play these blockers, to be honest with you. They're like a very last desperation. If I've got nothing else to play, I'll play these. But that's it. On your first 10 Dawn turn, you're probably going to be playing Zoros. On your second 10 Dawn turn, probably just chain Newgates. Just leaving up enough Dawn to use these events when you find them. Don't swing these unless you have to, or if they have a very weak board, you can swing these, but a lot of decks have good answers to stuff this size. All right, I think that's it, though. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Do you like the deck list? Does it need some alterations? I found it to be pretty solid. I did lose a game there, though. I think that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. You guys have a wonderful week. Keep killing it out there. We'll be back to Red Green Monkey D. Luffy. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you forgive me for missing a couple of days while my internet was out. Keep it classy. Catch you later.